and welcome. This is episode 19 of Hogwarts Legacy. I've done quite a bit off screen since the last episode. Nothing that would progress the story, but I've gone around and found a lot of the flue flames. And I've done quite a lot of these bandit camps, which basically just involve beating everyone and finding a treasure chest. And I've also done... they actually disappear from the map when you do them, I think. But I've done a lot of the Merlin trials. Oh, I've done quite a lot of the balloons as well. And some of the ancient magic stuff. So that's pretty good. I found a lot of the landing platforms. I've done... I've got all the rewards for the Merlin trials, so we've expanded our storage as much as we can now. Although there are still some Merlin trials to do that I haven't found yet, so I don't think it benefits us to do them, but for the sake of completion there are some more if I decide I want to do everything. And yeah, that's about it. So I've been doing the sort of the mini quests off screen to save time. So let's just go to quests, because in this episode I want to do the beasts class, and if there's time, I want to keep the episodes a little bit shorter than they have been, but if there's time, I'd like to also do Brother's Keeper if possible. So let's go to Beasts class. Oh, before we do though, I've also made some changes in the Room of Requirement. So I've changed some of the tables to ones that have more pots on. So we're growing more stuff, and we've got some more potions brewing. Speaking of which, I don't have any Wiggenwelds, so let's set another one of those off. I'll just collect everything. I probably don't need to be growing Mallow Sweet anymore since I've done most of the Merlin trials. Oh, that hasn't finished yet. Oh, has it? What's going on? Oh, is it because I've got as many as I can carry? Let's just do Wiggenwelds on all of these because I'm running a bit low. Okay. And then down here... this... I can't remember what this is called, but it basically just makes a random thing, I think. Here we've got more stuff growing, and then over here in the corner, these are composters, so they give me fertilizer. So instead of growing one thing, each pot will grow two things if I put fertilizer on them. Okay, we can collect these now. Now then. I was doing Thunderbrew there, and Maxima. Where's Maxima? There. Okay. Okay, so that's everything here. I've also been around Hogwarts, and I've opened as many chests as I could find. The only things left, I think, are places where you need a Alohomora to unlock the doors. So that's going well. Now then, where do we need to be for this Beasts class? Oh, it's out here. Okay, I'm just going to jump straight into this.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush.
Okay.
Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
The beast petting brush is used to nurture magical beasts. Tap T and then hover over the beast petting brush. Hold left click and drag it to your spell set. Oh, okay. Okay, let's put that there. And then
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Oh right, okay. So are these going to be permanently on here now, or is it just going to be in class? We could do with an extra layer of spell slots, but never mind. We'll just put it there for now.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Okay. Oh, I can do them all at once. Cool.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Okay.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was fairly easy.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay.
Hey, over here. Come on.
So go near as many beasts as possible on my own without supervision. Check.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Who doesn't want to go into the
I wouldn't
middle of a
take
dark
this
forest
on.
with someone you've only just
In
met?
fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we
Oops.
think alike. Pleasant surprise.
It's interesting that they all seem to eat the same food. Okay, so that's ticked that one off. Am I supposed to do them all? I mean, it hasn't told me to, but I may as well since I'm here. And then okay, so that's all of them done. It was nice to see that one of the bullies was not a Slytherin. Well, it wasn't nice to see, obviously, but it was. I like how they don't just make all the bad people Slytherins. Is what I'm trying to say.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
So I immediately take 3 steps forward.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Okay. That was pretty cool. A bit predictable for it to be a hippogriff, but never mind.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does sound suspicious.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Okay, well, be careful. I assume if I answer positively, I'll offer to help her, rather than just sending her off on her own.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh, okay. So we are just gonna let her go off and do that dangerous thing on her own. Okay. I suppose technically she's been learning magic longer than I have, since I only started at Hogwarts this year, and she's presumably been there since first year, so she's probably more powerful than I am. Or potentially more powerful than I am. Okay, let's just put my spells back. I don't know what they were before. I don't really need these quickly. I'm always going to be in the room of requirement when I use these, so I can just put them in when I need them. So let's just keep the brush there for now. Okay, right. That didn't take too long, I don't think. It would be good to learn Alohomora as soon as possible. But that might turn out to be quite a long mission, so let's do Brother's Keeper like I'd originally planned. Yeah, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, discover what happened to Bardolph Beaumont. Okay.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Yeah. Now then, these things only...
Incendio!
They only take damage if they're on fire. Ow.
Incendio! Is that Inferius wearing your... That must be Bardolph.
Oh! Ow.
I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Okay. I was kind of concentrating on the battle while that dialogue was happening, so I didn't really take that in, but one of them was Bardolph. So I guess we just go back to oh, what's this? Journal entry 1 of 2. I hate that I'm afraid, but there's no going back. I seem to have mastered 2 of the curses so far, but I've had to pledge to do their bidding if I'm to learn more. I can't let them see my fear. They're already whispering behind my back. I've been told not to trust dark wizards, but I can't stop until I have enough magic to protect Claire, myself, and all of Upper Hogsfield. Bardolph. Okay.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Okay. That was number 1 of 2, so let's see if we can find the other one. Here we are. Journal entry 2 of 2. I am repulsed by what I have just witnessed. They have created an Inferius, a corpse mutilated, come to life. I tried to hide my horror at what I was seeing. Alas, I think they saw through me. I need to convince them I am not a spy. I am not here to undermine them. If I do not, I fear I could be next.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Well, we can pretty much guess the rest of what happened, can't we? Okay. Anything else here to get?
Revelio!
Only tamed magical beasts can be interacted with. Oh, how do I tame them then? Maybe that's something I'll learn in the next lesson. Oh.
Revelio!
Okay. Okay, well we basically just need to... is that just floating? We basically just need to return to Claire. So, go to the map. Oh, it's not showing on the map. I think she was here somewhere, wasn't she? I can't even zoom. There we go. I'm pretty sure that she was here somewhere, so let's go there.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
Not really, I killed him. No, I think she deserves to know the truth.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madam Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph!
Well, that
Bardolph! My dear, dear brother.
that was unfortunate. We could have at least tried to bring the woolly jumper back. Although I suppose how would we have got it off? Okay. Now then. I wonder... Now, on my travels, I found that quite a lot of the blue flames... I think there was one here. Yeah, had like little side quests you could start near to them. So I suppose I should at some point go around and start some of those quests. There's one there as well. For some reason I can't zoom in. There we go. But let's not do that just yet. Let's do this Caretaker's Lunar Lament, because I'd like to learn a little more. Now I'm not sure how long this is going to take, so I might... Let's do it now, but if it takes ages I'm going to edit this out and put it into the next episode. Okay. Here we are in Hogwarts, and let's talk to the Caretaker. What's that?
Revelio. Descendo. Devolso. Accio. Flipendo. Incendio. Glacius.
Okay, I don't seem to be able to do anything to that. Okay, let's talk to Gladwin.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there?
Oh.
Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
So did we just stand there together all day?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon.
Okay.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise? Revelio.
This terrifying creature that can see.
Hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeydukes. It can only be accessed using a particular charm.
Unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Okay. What's in it for me? No, let's just help him. Let's just be nice.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Okay. We haven't actually been to the hospital wing yet. No then. Oh, how do I do Alohomora?
Alohomora.
Oh, okay. Use Q, E, and AD to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. Oh, okay. Q, E, A, and D. Okay. Okay. This doesn't really make any visual sense. Oh, okay.
Well done! You're in!
They didn't
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Oops. There didn't seem to be any logical way of doing that. It seemed to just be trial and error, unless I was missing something. Okay. So what are we looking for? We're looking for... Oh. Casting Revelio reveals authority figures and enemy locations, allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected. Okay.
Revelio.
There should be a key around here somewhere, because there's a thing there to put it in. Reminder to staff. The Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day an expected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that the I expect that the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley. Okay. Fair enough.
Revenue.
Ah, now there's someone there. Is that a prefect? Oh, that's the key. Okay.
How are your students getting along this year?
Revenue.
Poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well. Still early. Perhaps they'll.
Saying that every year, Matilda.
Okay, they're facing the other. Whoa, hello.
Students have no business.
Whoops. Is he gonna go away in a minute? Yes.
No pupils. Good. Where they find time to wander when they should be studying is beyond me.
Okay. There's another prefect. Oh.
Revelio.
Field guide page. This statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. Is he coming or going? Is he at the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know. Okay. Now, I can just do this quickly. Oh.
You are remanded at once.
Damn, I didn't do that quick enough.
Revenue.
I could probably go in here while I'm at it.
Amora.
Dear Mirabelle, my dear Dot has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part with a few of your plants. The more fragrant ones? Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon, with or without the plants. Your friend, Sirona. Okay. Now then. Professor Fig, I am in receipt of your most recent owl. Apologies for the delay in my response. I am still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not-so-recent stooging penalty in Quidditch, which, in my humble opinion, has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than seeing Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats to wizardkind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and inasmuch as time allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will ensure that the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and you may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you would be delighted to see the results of a well-run and efficient government. Warmest regards, Ferris Spavin, Minister for Magic. Okay. That's a level 2 lock. Return additional moons to Gladwin Moon in order to learn more levels of Alohomora. Like I said. Okay. Now then. Oh, he's in a different place now. Lock.
Alohomora.
My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadfully sorry about that gentleman from the Ministry. Was he really travelling with Elazar? And a student, simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoner's Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love, M. Okay. We're basically just stealing from the teachers now, which the game doesn't seem to consider to be a criminal act. Okay, that key's... Oh, that's gone up that way. Oh no, it's gone down there. Right. We may as well grab this while we're here. Damn, too slow.
Yes.
Okay, I think there's only about 2 more of those to get now. Now then. Ah. Can I get in here? Nope.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Ah, excellent. Ooh. Oops.
Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marksman Professor Hecat's class is superb.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave
Alohomora.
alone?
Oh, it works on chests as well. Cool. I suppose that makes sense. Now then.
Revelio.
That's that one. Oh, they're going now. Oh. Oh, I didn't realise she'd gone that way. That's annoying. I thought they'd all gone that way. That person's still there. Oh, that's the key I was looking for. Okay, let's go down here. Oh no, it was up here. There we are. Gotcha. Now then. Challenges. Oh no, it was in quests, wasn't it? Daedalian key. Oh, there's one more. Okay. Right. Aha! Okay, that gets rid of him, briefly. Oh, and that person isn't even here now.
Revelio.
Okay, Unicorn Fountain. The majestic Unicorn Fountain gives an air of serenity and calm to the hospital wing at Hogwarts. Okay, so there's someone down there, and there's people in here.
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Oh, shit.
I suppose Professor Black knows best.
Oh, you are fucking kidding me. Well, there wasn't anywhere to hide in there. Oh, for God's sake. I'm normally quite good at stealth in games, but I'm doing absolutely abysmally now.
You can't imagine. I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed.
Oh, I had plans.
Now then. Where can I...
I know when I see a winning deck. And Ravenclaw was not...
Where can I hide?
Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. beautiful part. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
I think if I try and get past them, they're going to see me, aren't they? Oh no, maybe not. Oh, that was lucky timing. Okay. Oh, what's this? Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Hospital Wing. Attending healer Nurse Noreen Bailey. Patient name redacted by order of Professor Black. Age also redacted. Notes: the patient was injured during a Quidditch match, though in my professional opinion, a redacted by order of Professor Black hardly counts as an injury. In fact, if anyone was injured, it was me, as I do not believe I've ever rolled my eyes quite so hard in my life. It is a wonder I can even see to write this note. Rather unbelievably, or indeed despicably, the headmaster now wants to cancel Quidditch, all because Pureblood, redacted, went and redacted before the snitch was even in sight. When I pressed the headmaster slightly, I was told, redacted. Staggering. Okay, so a Pureblood something went and did something before the snitch was even in sight. Interesting. I wonder if we'll find out more about why he cancelled Quidditch later. It seems like it's going to come up eventually, because one of the first cutscenes when we arrived at the school was him cancelling Quidditch, and it hasn't really been mentioned much since. Okay, well that's that. Now we just need to get back down without being seen. I wonder if this person... No, they're still there. Can I get them to move? Oops. The prefect's bathroom features a swimming pool-sized bathtub that can be filled with enchanted soap and colourful bubbles, as well as a beautiful painted mural depicting a mermaid. Okay. Now. Distract him back over that way. It appears to have a diving board as well. Okay. Oh, there's something there that I didn't get.
Revelio.
Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab, native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on holiday in the Ardennes? Okay. Oh. Now then, this could be tricky. Yeah, so you look over there. Now, since he's up there, I wonder if I can do this. Let's see. Spider must be 8, is it? Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, shite.
The faculty tower is off limits to students. Caught you sneaking about, didn't I?
Oh, fuck off. Yes, yes, very good. Okay. There we go.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Okay.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Okay. How many statues are there?
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
If you've seen dozens, you could tell me where they were. What will I get for helping
you
you
mentioned
further?
offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Okay.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Okay, well that's that done. Let's go into our journal. When I recorded episode 19, I forgot to do the outro, so I'm doing it now, a few days later. In the next episode, we will do this quest, the Helm of Urtkot, which requires us to go to Hogsmeade and talk to Serona about the goblin that we saw her with. I think that's what it was. So I'm not sure how long that quest will be, but we'll do that in the next episode, and then if there's time, we will do the Man Behind the Moons, or maybe we'll just do some of it. And there's only one Daedalian key left to find as well, so it might be worth having a look and trying to find that as well. But that'll be all to come in episode 20. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.